Hi, hello. I was gonna take you along with me today. We're gonna cut my hair, but I wanted to show you compared to my old scissors and my new scissors that I got from Temu. And they're by Kim Jongyi. And I'm excited to try that. And after I cut it, we'll style it with this curling iron. Because my other little curling iron that I had for a long time is finally starting to die. It doesn't get hot, it just gets warm, and so it doesn't curl the hair as best. And this gets really super hot. So we'll plug this in and let this heat up while and it shouldn't take long, it takes like 60 seconds or so to heat up. And it goes from 300 to 450 on this curling iron, and we're gonna turn it on and let it heat up. Trying to get this so this doesn't in the way. There we are. So the towel doesn't touch it. Okay, so we're gonna do this section first and cut it. Make sure that it's it's really best to do it when it's wet, but I'm not gonna do it wet today. But it is the best to do it when your hair is wet. So we're gonna see if I can. Make sure that is, okay, that's better. See, it's just a little bit, and we're gonna try these old scissors that I got from like Walmart and show you the difference. I mean, they are kind of old, but how they cut, they're not the best. See? With my new scissors, look how easy and nice that cuts. It's cutting without any problems. Okay, and then I'm gonna point cut to kind of pardon me. I'm point cutting so I don't get just a straight blunt cut. Okay, let's see. That's better, okay. And then we'll trim up the rest of my hair. Pardon me, sorry. Either my allergies are kicking in or something. Okay. Okay, gather this all up. Hold on. I gotta do it this way, sorry. So I can get it right. And we're gonna part this section. We wanna get it where this part is right. So hold on, I'll fix it here and we'll get it right. Close in the front. This is the best method when you're trying to cut your own hair. Seeing if that's straight. Trying to get it as even as possible. Might be a little easier if it was wet. We're gonna get this. It's gonna take a second to get all this hair separated from this. So we're gonna separate my hair. Separate this some more. I'm trying. Let's see. I think the best part is to start like this little amount first, and then we'll get it all straightened out here. So we're gonna cut my hair. Hold on. Because we also want the back part on the apex of your head separated from this part. The apex of your head is the highest point on your head, and that's what we're trying to separate from. And I think that might be good for this part, for the apex. Okay. I'll gather this up so it might be a little easier, because this is the apex and I want, and then I can pull more hair out. So I just need to make sure that the apex part is separated from this part that I'm going to bring forward. We're going to do that. Move this other way so I can see for a second. Okay, we'll need this comb here because I'm going to go from my ear down to the front part. Oops. Trying to keep all the part of the hair from the apex again still. Make sure this is all get this all up. Okay. Get this all back because we want Normally you would start with the front, but I had a hard time today getting it separated from the rest of the hair. And we're gonna put it up in this high ponytail where apex is for the first ponytail. So we can cut hair. And now we're gonna grab this part of my hair for this part of my hair, which they call it like the unicorn horn, I guess. But we're gonna do that and get it all smooth out here. And grab the other side and get it all smoothed out. Okay. And then grab another hair tie. And we're gonna get it right in the middle of her forehead. Get it centered. You want it right against up your forehead. There we go. And I'll put my glasses on since I don't have contacts on today. Once again, I'm going to show you the difference between my Walmart scissors and the Temu scissors that I got. They're professional hair scissors. I mean, it cut decently, but this cuts like butter. And I want to cut this much off. So I'm going to go straight edge cut first. Okay, now I'm gonna do a point cut, and I cut maybe 1/4 of an inch, not super a lot. Another point cut here. I'll clean up my mess after I'm done. Another thing about this Asian hair, it's really, really coarse and kind of wiry, so it like sticks everywhere. If you cut off a little too much, it's okay, don't worry, it's hair, it grows back. I know sometimes it gets frustrating and you feel devastated and upset, but it will grow back. One time I colored my hair a different color and it was like darker than I thought, so I cried, so. But then I got okay, because then I remembered that it'll fade and start growing out. Okay. And gotta do a little bit more because I see a spot after I redo it through. I don't know if you guys can see, I'll turn it this way so you guys can see. Okay, so that one's done. Now I'm gonna take the one from the apex and I'm gonna bring it forward. And I'm only gonna cut off about 1/4 of an inch too again. And we're gonna cut straight across. First I'm gonna do the old scissors first so you guys can see. Kind of move this out of the way so I can see. See how hard I had to press to cut it? It's because they're not very good scissors. These are professional scissors, but I did not pay like $100 like you would if you went to Sally's or some other place to buy hair scissors. I did not pay $100 for these scissors. I paid, I think, like maybe $6 or $7 off of Temu. But if I got them from Sally's, they'd be $100 or more for these professional, really good hair scissors that cut like butter. Now I'm point cutting too, see? Point cutted. Okay, we'll see. I might cut a little bit more on the, we'll see. Okay, so this one's good, I think. Maybe a little bit more, it looks like, maybe. Oh, okay, pardon me, I gotta blow my nose, I'm really sorry, hold on. Okay, there we are. Okay, let's see. Let's cut a little bit more for that one. Okay, and then we'll move this out of the way. And we'll check the front and see how that looks. Just a tiny bit of cutting, not a lot, just barely. And point cut again. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do this one more time too to make sure that it's all the way I want it. Make sure it's how I want it. And once again, I'll stand over here so you guys can see. Okay, and then we'll point cut a little bit. Okay, and I'm just doing this to get by until I can actually go to a hair salon and have someone actually cut my hair. So it's just a temporary fix. But I want to use good scissors, and I don't want to use kitchen scissors or sewing scissors. I want to use good scissors so that it cuts the hair right and not like leave big gouges of hair. And I'm gonna sweep this other hair out of the way for now so that I can fix my hair with you guys. I cut some of my hair, clean this up a little bit so I got hair all over the place. Right, there we are. And now we will fix our hair together. I've never had one like this before, but the thing turns, the cord turns with you as you curl your hair. Okay, these, the front pieces, I'm going to, let's see, how do I want it to go? Let's curl them away from my face. This will be a little different because it's a bigger rod. And I normally don't have a rod this big, but it's gonna be fun because it was given to me, so we'll see how this turns out. The biggest barrel that I've ever owned before, when I was younger, was a 1-inch barrel. So the curls turned out totally different. This one's much bigger. This is more like maybe like a 2 or 3-inch barrel. And we keep just going around the head, but once again, we're curling away from the head, or the face, not the head, the face. We're gonna curl away, and we're just gonna hold it for a few seconds. It doesn't take long, especially if your curling iron is super, super hot like this one. It is super hot. Once again, I told you it's set it at 400 degrees, and it heats up really fast. And we're going almost all the way to the end, not completely to the end because then it'll pull out. So we're gonna keep going around and curling it. Okay. And today I did really simple makeup. I just put on, I put on my primer and I put on my foundation, which was number, I think 5, and my concealer. And then I put on eyeliner, and that's all I did today. And my blush I use is called, it's our new cream blush, and it's called Cutie Pie. So it's kind of there, but very subtle, and that's just what I wanted for today. Nothing much pop, just really subtle. And that would be like my 5-minute makeup today. Because sometimes, you know, you're just in a hurry and you don't have much time, and so that's what I did. But I did want to trim my hair and curl my hair with you guys today, since I got this new curling iron. It was gifted to me, so I wanted to try it out. Look at those beautiful curls. Okay, now we're gonna go on the other side and curl. And we're gonna flip it this way, the clamp part of the barrel, because we wanna curl away from the face. This one's gonna be a little harder because this barrel is so big. If I had a small barrel, I could curl this piece and it would probably see much better. But we're just gonna hold it for a few seconds there. And then we're gonna grab a section of hair and we're gonna have the clip facing towards our face because we gotta curl away from our face. When you're curling on the right side of your face. Grab another section of hair. Once again, have the clamp facing towards your face because we're gonna curl away from our face. See, I pulled it out too far now, so it came out. So make it sure you need enough on the ends here to curl it. And we're gonna just hold it for a few seconds because it's super hot now. Okay. And we're gonna just grab some more section of hair and keep going, continue around the head. Curl your hair. I like this new feature because then the cord doesn't get all tangled up as you're curling your hair. Let's grab another section of hair and just keep on going. And you repeat this step until your whole head is complete. I'm busy. Okay. And just keep on curling it. Depending on how much hair you have or how thick your hair is, on how many sections you need to grab on your hair to curl your hair. The best results though when you curl your hair is to make sure that your hair is dry and not damp. And it also depends on too how curly you want it and how thick a sections you grab. All determines on the size of barrel. There's a 3-inch, 2-inch, ½ inch, a 3/4 inch. They're all different, and there's different brands. There's now come out with a flat iron that has it where it's kind of curled, turned a little bit in, so then you can just twist it and curl it. So it's a straightener and a curling iron at the same time. You can do that. You can do it with a flat iron and curl your hair. So you can do that. You can use heatless curlers and put them in your hair. You can actually do heated curlers. There's so many options to do. It's just depending on what you want and what you want to pay. And some people don't like putting heat on their hair, so then they get heatless curlers and do that step. For me, I'm okay with it. I do need to later in the future should invest in heat protectant spray for my hair, but I'm not too worried though, you know, because yes, you need to take care of your hair and all that, and that your hair, when it first grows out of your head, it's alive, but once it's out, like so far, then it's no longer alive. But yes, it'd be best that you took care of your hair and not have it all fried looking, but it's all up to you how you want your hair to be and how it feels in texture and all that. I have never used heat protectant spray before, and I feel like that my hair is fine, but I think that I will probably invest in it and see what I think, because I've never bought any heat and protectant spray before. Some people spray the curls while they're curling it, but I am not. So we'll go through and check everything and see if everything is well. Okay. Now, I'm either gonna take a comb or a brush, and I'm gonna comb through a little bit, just loosen up the curls a bit, and then I'm gonna spray it. With some hairspray. Let's move you guys down so you guys can see my hair. We're gonna just brush them out a little bit. Brush them out a little bit. Not completely, just a little bit. Same right here, just brush it just a little bit. I may even flip it upside down and fluff it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, flip. Then run my fingers through. And then flip it back over. And we'll see how this looks, and then we'll spray it. Might want to redo this bang part a little bit because it quite didn't flip the way I wanted it to do. So we're gonna flip it this way because it's not the look that I wanted. So we'll turn it and curl it this way, and we'll do this small piece too because it needs to match the other side, and that's what I'm trying to go for. So we'll see. Okay, so this little section needs to be flipped out too. Sorry about my voice once again. Okay. Flip it out a little bit. Let's see. Might need to get a little bit longer on this side. I do, because I didn't leave it long enough. That was too quick. Okay. Okay. see how this looks. I need to fix this side just a little bit more. Oh, part of it shut off on me and I don't know why. It must have been a timer. So let's turn it back on, that's why. Because I didn't shut it off yet. And it shut off. Okay, let's see how that looks. Gotta fix it more. It's driving me crazy. It's not flipping the way I wanted it to. It needs to flip this way. Okay, let's see. Okay, that part's fine. It's just this little piece right here. It does not want to flip the other way for some reason. That's the only thing about sometimes when you have washed hair. I think it's because you strip all of the oils or whatever. Sometimes clean hair is harder to fix than dirty hair, which sounds really gross, but it's the truth. And that's why I think sometimes people put in that dry shampoo, because then it's still, your hair gets rid of all the oil and stuff or whatever, but then it helps you be able to maintain, to be able to fix your hair, because the dry shampoo absorbs all the oil and all the dirt and keeps your hair clean. So now I get it. I've never used dry shampoo my whole entire life. I just wash my hair, but it does make sense now, because sometimes too clean of hair makes it really hard to fix, which is really silly, but that's the truth. It makes it really hard sometimes. Okay, let's curl a few more pieces because they're just not curling, looking exactly the way I want it. Okay, I think we're good now. So let's put this curling iron down. Oh, must be a little wet over there because I can hear it sizzling a little bit. One little piece, I don't know. This wants to be funky today, but okay, and then we'll get my hairspray so we can set it. Take my glasses off so we don't get hairspray all over, but we're gonna set it into place here. And I'm not gonna go heavy on the hairspray because I am using called Instant Freeze from Aussie. And here we are for the finished look. And then I will put on a new lipstick. And this is my look for today. As always, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I also want to leave with you guys, I'm really sorry that I haven't been present lately. My phone was broken and now I have a new phone so that I can do some more new material. Have a happy day. Love you and God bless you.